This rivalry has been brewing for a long time, and it spills over tonight at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Dr. Ironfist, Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall, 248 pounds, and watch out for that 80-inch reach. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6'5", Here comes Dr. Ironfist, Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half of the Klitschko era. Talk about domination. When you... Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe, despite being 6'5" tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Got him there. Insane action. Defense is not an option for these two. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Only catching air with that hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. That hook scores. Well done with that counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity. On to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Jab misses. Swing and a miss with the hook. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
They both want the knockout. away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, this is the time that... Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That hook doesn't score. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by... Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Not a lot of defense here at all. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Great round. Now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
And win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back in.
Just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Hold that thought. Do you believe this? Klitschko is down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. So it's plan B time. There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Ooh, down goes Klitschko. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it. You can do it again.
These two were made for each other. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Round 7, here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. Which fighter will say no mas? Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Whoa, we haven't seen Klitschko in this kind of trouble. Klitschko couldn't take anymore. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
You're right, Tom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win.